What's going on, Capricorn? And welcome to my channel, Alchemist. Justin here, and I hope you're having a phenomenal week so far. So, for those of you who are returning, welcome back, Soul Tribe. I appreciate your subscriptions, your likes, and shares. Your support really is just amazing, Cap, and it keeps us growing. And for those of you who are new, welcome. I'm happy Higher Self has brought you here. We're in for an amazing journey, because it's General Energy Weekly Spread. Now I felt really confident there, Capricorn. I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure if you felt it, but I like that. But with this weekly spread, whenever you happen to come across this video, Capricorn, there may be some messages in here for you. And just so you're all aware, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one. So take what resonates with you, leave the rest with me, and never force me to come situation, okay? So with all that being said, Cap, let's jump into it. Your space has been cleansed. Crystals, feeling lovely. Just great energy around here, Cap. Now I'm going to pull a few oracle cards from this deck here, and then we will get some details with the tarot. In sidebar, Capricorn, I just had a couple oracle decks coming. I'm going to put into, I got one coming into this mix starting the next week's ones. I'm excited. But Capricorn, before we jump into this thing, these readings that I do, they're not gender specific readings, so apply these energies to people as they make sense for a situation, okay? And in case if y'all were curious, the decks that I'm working with, I've included links to them down in the description box below, so definitely check it out if you're interested. But also down below are links for some other readers that I like watching their Capricorn, so definitely check them out. Very intuitive group. But I also included a link for an astrologer I like watching, Cap, as well. She's very intelligent when it comes to her astrology. I think you would really like her if you're curious about learning more about that, Capricorn. But look at that. I like your card here, Cap, because you got the third card of Sagittarius here. Look at you ushering in Sagittarius season, which is Crew card. And with this card of in sync, esprit de corps, working together as a unit, team, leadership, co-create, pooling assets, camaraderie, gung-ho, forming alliances, partnership, and team effort. And Capricorn, a lot of the energies have been, I feel like, kind of geared. It's like there's certain signs in particular. Actually, I just did Libras and Tauruses yesterday, and theirs had something to do with kind of relationships working together and things, but yours is giving me this energy of I feel that it's, for some, maybe we're coming into this energy of maybe becoming a manager possibly, or someone who's maybe become like a team lead or something where it's like you are the one who's calling the shots now. Or if we're not in that space there, Capricorn, then maybe something for some it's like maybe the universe is trying to push you into that. Maybe if you get a lot of people who like positions open up, they're like, yo, you'll be great at that, and whatever this may be, Capricorn. But I feel that getting into, and it is not maybe something doing for work, example, or career wise, then this could even be something maybe, Capricorn, as far as even like joining a group, getting in that sort of team setting, and something I feel to kind of break things up there, Capricorn. And I feel like forming new alliances with something maybe outside of like our work group, or maybe like our traditional friend group, having like a I'm getting like just like a third thing, like maybe you want to join like a chess group, or maybe a gardening group, or maybe a craft class, or something that requires like team effort and requires you just like, I'm getting like a three of one of your cards, like a Three of Pentacles type of energy here, Capricorn. But let's get some tarot on this and get some details. Oh, Capricorn, and we are going to talk about that. And I like that, Cap, because that's a strong start. And I do a pre-shuffle at the beginning of the readings, Cap, and you got flipped over when I was while I was doing the pre-shuffle with this deck. So that's fascinating that would start it off. Interesting. Alright, thank you. see what's going on here, Cap. Alright, so you have the Knight of Coins and you, the Devil here in reverse, Cap. And then you have the King of Coins, the Knight of Cups, and then the Strength card here. And I feel, let's talk about you. Because with the Devil, and I like when the Devil pops up in reverse too, because this is getting over something that once held power over us, that we once feared. And this maybe for some could be this sense of social anxiety, possibly. That's even kind of coming through here. But I feel there's this energy of like an opportunity may come here for you, Capricorn, and this could be just something that's requiring you to take on more responsibility, that's asking more of you to be courageous and to be brave, to because I feel that this could be something, Capricorn, where, let's say, for example, if this is you coming into like a team lead type of role or some sort of management position, that you may find out that you may love this a lot more than you had even expected to, possibly, and that it could potentially open some doors for you. But it just feels like with the Devil here. It's about putting, there's something here about putting in a little more work here, Capricorn, and getting to this state of, because the King of Coins, he can be, and even the Knight of Coins, they both give this sort of supervisor kind of managerial position. And I even like how the Knight of Coins is even in reverse in that sense. It's time for you to upgrade from a Knight of Coins and getting to your King of Coins there, Capricorn. Let me get a little bit with this Knight of Cups here before we move on from this energy, because this could even be, maybe we might meet someone possibly at our work. There's been these random little bits of but you have the Nine of Cups in reverse here, Cap, and then you have the Two of Coins, one of your cards upright here. And I feel whatever this is, Capricorn, as far as this collaborative project, maybe, or whatever this may be translating out to, I feel that for some, I feel with the Nine of Cups is like we've wanted to do something like this, maybe again step into a higher position of power, or something like, something with a little more pull and a little more kind of I don't know, just something where people kind of look up to you, Capricorn. And I feel this energy with the Two of Coins is manifesting that, making that heart's desire with the Knight of Cups come true there. And I feel this Knight of Cups is asking too, if what we're doing is something that we really wish for. It is giving us that fulfillment that we really want to do. We feel like we're shining, or that we find ourselves excited about doing this thing. But I think I'm going to leave that there, Capricorn. Something to think about, but I like that. Nice little start. Let's get some tea. And let's get your next Oracle card. Yeah, looks like it's just a little bit time for a level up there, Cap. Captain, that was really cool. He's coming out there like that. Alright, oh, look at that, your opposite sign. So you have the 7th card of Cancers, which is the fairy tale card. With this card, this is a card of believe the impossible, daydreams, romantic ending, universal archetypes, hopeful, magic, unicorns and rainbows, aspire, happily ever after, fanciful, and stories we tell. And I feel with this Capricorn that for some that there it feels like there's this dream that we are trying to get to fruition here with the Nine of Cups, but I feel that because it may be in reverse for some of you, it's just because maybe we're trying to do a lot by ourselves, and there's maybe a need to kind of branch out a little bit more too. And this might be something where we might be paying a little bit of an extra expense possibly with the Knight of Coins being in reverse, but it's going to pay off in the long run. King of Coins, but of course do your research and things, Capricorn, with that info, but I do feel this is the energy of believing in the impossible, for thinking like whether this you want to maybe form a partnership to start a little side business, or maybe even start a main business, or even this believing the impossible just as far as like whatever dreams that you want to there, because even this Nine of Cups, maybe this is maybe you want to be a professional crew person, or maybe you want to that's smooth, huh? But or maybe you want to work with animals. You got a lot of animals here, or whatever this may be. Maybe you want to be a great doctor, a great vet, a great artist. I feel like this is allowing your, because you are the achievers of the zodiac, Capricorn, whatever you put your heart to. And I feel like it's remembering too that it doesn't have to be so rigid as opposed to just being like money or things. Not that there's anything wrong with that or making a bunch of money. You can make a lot of, get a lot of money and just a number of resources just by doing what your heart desires there at the end of the day, Capricorn. And that's where, with where your ruler's at, Saturn, being in Pisces, you're in a great intuitive energy of taking that, what your dreams from the divine realm, and manifesting them into the physical realm, and making the possible and manifesting unicorns and rainbows, Capricorn, making us all believe in magic. So I know it's a heavy order, but I believe in you there, Cap. But let's go ahead and get some tarot on this, and we'll see what other wishes we can come up with. Oh, stop. Love that. What's a good girl? Thank you. Oh, interesting. Oh, and it's Major Arcana City in here, Cap. So you have the Temperance card, the Eight of Wands, and the Four of Cups in reverse. And then you have the Emperor, the Empress, right, and the Moon card here, Cap. And that's something, that's always interesting when these two pop out together here. Let's talk about these two first. Because, Capricorn, this could even be maybe, I feel like team things are going to be a big one from you. Whether this be if we're looking for love, I mean, come on, Emperor, Empresses. I mean, they came out hand in hand. Talk about what's good. But if this is not something like that, Capricorn, this could be something where we're forming a lasting friendship. Maybe we're going to form a business partnership, or just a regular partner. Like something I feel like along the line, unions are going to be a big important thing for you there. Getting out of your comfort zone. And because maybe for some, I feel like with the Four of Cups, we've been invited to things, but maybe you're the type that kind of turns stuff down, maybe feeling shy or whatever that might be, Cap. But I do feel that there are, and I've been getting this a lot, like there's something here about paying attention to the messages that you get from others. And the communication, I feel like, is an important thing for you, Capricorn, because even with this Eight of Wands, depending on when you're watching this, when this is Mercury in Sagittarius, and Mercury is in Temperance, Sagittarius right now. And with the Temperance card being in reverse here, Cap, I do feel that there is this level of when we're manifesting these dreams that it is thinking that with that big dreamy like energy of Pisces, the moon card here, but there does need to be this touch of reality. It's like going from let me get a little bit more with the Temperance card before we move on from this. Because I feel with the moon that with that being Pisces, that something feels maybe a bit too. I don't know if ephemeral is the word. Oh, interesting. Oh, how interesting that the sun is in Sagittarius. How fascinating. So, let me get your other card here, Cap. Man. And that's like nebulous was another word because here's one of their rulers. That's so you have the Temperance card is clarified by the Sun and the Hanged Man in reverse here, Cap, and I feel that there's going to be this energy, Capricorn, of something being revealed to you as far as like what might be getting in the way of you manifesting your dreams and coming into kind of believing believing in your manifesting powers. Because I mean, you're heating up with majors now, and it's like this energy that's happening in this Temperance right now is what's going to lead to this devil being in reverse here, but it's going to just get it's like the devil's like in waiting. I feel like it's one of those that's never really quite turned off. It's something that we're constantly working on and making sure like it'll come around just like, okay, you good in this scenario? Oh, well, what about this scenario? Oh, and then let's try this scenario. Oh, you know what, I'll take a break. But how about now? That's the devil. The devil does a lot, and it's for our better, greater good. There, Capricorn. And listen, not to say that you do a lot. Moving on, but I do feel that there is something that, as we're working towards our dreams, following our hearts, they're getting in alignment. Even I feel with how the Emperor and the Empress popped up here, that you can get to this sense of happiness here, Capricorn. Get to your happily ever after, your dreams come true. Because after the moon is the sun. And yeah, this feels about making sure to keep hopeful. And it's not to say it's going to take away from difficult situation, but I feel hope keeps you from, it keeps that potential alive there. It shows you how you thrive in difficult situations. So yeah, I think I'm gonna leave that there, Cap. Yeah, very cool here. I love how that came together, the sun with Sagittarius. So I feel like take this season. I feel like it's gonna be an important one that we can take advantage of some. Yeah, just some opportunities here to just kind of broaden our network and do some things that maybe we hadn't done before. Try something in a new type of way. And the Eight of Wands, get the energy moving. Thank you. All right, Cap. Last little bit here. Oh, interesting. All right, so you got the fifth card of Virgos here, which is a headache card. And with this card, this is a card of poor health, dis-ease, illness, unpleasant, crisis, emergency, body signal, needing self-care, problem, root cause, annoying, disagreeable, something's off, pain, and underlying conditions. And so I feel with this energy, Capricorn, just make sure that we are taking care of our health. Make sure we're getting enough rest, that we're taking time to even do some spiritual practices, because again, your ruler is in a very spiritual sign, being in Pisces. Your intuition's through the roof, so make sure to cleanse your energies in that aspect, because you never know what kind of energies you pick up from others there, Cap. And just pay attention to, are we hydrating enough? What are the foods looking like that we're eating? Are we eating a lot of processed food? What's just doing just sort of a check-in. with this energy? Have you been feeling, maybe cutting down on the whatever it is? I feel just making sure that we're checking in with our sort of day to day routine. Make sure that we're moving the body here with the crew card, getting some workout, maybe interacting with nature. They're getting outside with animals. Maybe go unicorn hunting or whatever. Not hunting, but see, that's how it became a stink. But maybe just unicorn watching, or I feel even maybe for some we might be maybe in the middle of taking care of someone right now, and there's a need to I make sure that there's because in taking care of someone, whether this be physically, emotionally, spiritually, making sure that you are taking enough time, that you have enough to fill up your cups too there, Capricorn, and just take care of your energies. But let me oh, get your last why don't we talk about that three of coins? But let's get the last of this energy here, Cap. And there's your ruler. Yeah, a strong reading here, Capricorn. Thank you. Alright, Capricorn, last little bit here. Alright, so you have the Three of Coins, the Five of Coins, the Ace of Swords, and then your Rule of the World here. And let's switch back over. Another little energy, pay attention to Saturn and Pisces, because Saturn and Pisces are here now, Capricorn, and your ruler's here along with you. Leo's here with their ruler. That's just a little cyber. You got a lot of energy syncing up there. Pisces with Neptune. This feels like a lot of indicators that we can get some things moving there, Capricorn. The only kind of trickiness that might be going on is with Venus, is that she's forming a square with your sign until the I want to say she's there until the it's like early December when the Empress moves into Scorpio. Then that forms more harmonious aspects with your sign. But I feel Sag season going into yours could be one where things could start changing, and then Mercury's going to go into your sign. Granted, it's going to retrograde into your sign, but this is an energy for thinking about maybe getting some things to completion there, Capricorn, or getting some ideas started up there with what kind of chapters. But I feel with the Five of Coins that maybe we're doubting if we can have the tools to do this stuff, and that's where maybe partnering up with someone, or could be, or going to some socializing here, pooling assets, camaraderie, co-creation could, where you bring in this quality, someone else is bringing in that quality, and then how do we merge those two together and get in that Three of Coins energy. So I feel you're a hustler there, Cap. You're more resourceful than I think you're giving yourself credit for, and it's one I do feel like if you're following your heart, you're giving as well as just receiving energy, that things could flow very nicely for you. But I feel like it's like this journey into the unknown. It's like we're afraid here how the sun is. I was saying the sun's after the moon. It's almost like we're afraid of catching the sunlight in order, because again, maybe there might be more responsibility that comes with that, and then we're still wondering maybe if we're going to still feel the same way about it. Who knows, Capricorn? But well, Capricorn, and your higher self. So take a moment, sit down with yourself, meditate, and get this whatever this thing is cooking up there, Cap. But I think I'm gonna leave that there. So something to think about. But if you like that, Capricorn, if anything resonated with you, give it a watch this, Capricorn. Thumbs up, and then share this, Cap. Because actually, sidebar, and this is actually perfect for your birthdays. I figured out how to do something on this thing, and I'm excited for when I start doing the birthday season. It's gonna be lit. But share this, Cap. Get other Capricorns collaborating. Can you imagine of just a room full of Capricorns just building just empires and abundance, whatever the hell that looks like. Capricorn to subscribe there, you devils, you emperor, and listen, because the devil is not. The devil's actually a dope card. Promote strength, but you emperors, empresses, worlds. Hit that bell button to get notified on all these videos each week. Subscribe. And then last little bit there, Capricorn. If you have any Cancer in your placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, come on over to the Chariot then, friends. I do videos Monday through Friday there. We discuss lunar shenanigans, and it's a good old time. You know, the housekeeping is down in the description box below. But let me get your surprise cards here. Oh, so I can get you out of here, Cap. And look at you. 8 of Coins. You're in a busy, heightened, manifesting energy, and I do feel like this is one where, you know, things can really start cooking. You know, we might have been feeling a little bit of challenging energy with Venus, a little bit forming that square energy, but she still is a benefic planet. And so that can be something where it may take a little more effort than normal, might be a little delays getting these groups together. But I feel like that doesn't mean to give up on that, Capricorn. Still work at that, find different ways. Maybe if we can't meet in person, maybe we can have a Zoom thing, for example. If that's maybe if it's with this chess club. But yeah, I feel like being resourceful as well with this 8 of Coins, because that's the Sun in Virgo. Very efficient energy. You and Virgo are very efficient manifestors, and so is Taurus too. But I feel you all do it. You all do it differently. It's kind of like, yeah, it's interesting, you Earth signs. Now let me get you another. Oh, all right, absolutely. Get you this Oracle card so I can get you out of here, because you're ready, Cap. You got the nest of nurturer. Yeah, nest of nurture. And this card says, care and compassion are the cornerstones of growth. Foster a nurturing environment for yourself and others. And so if you are becoming a boss there, Cap, which I mean you're always a boss, but if you're becoming a boss at a company, you know, I feel there's a way to make it feel inviting and warm while still holding that stern emperor. You can be the emperor, you know, who's everyone's respecting, but that empress who's there to help grow and to spread abundance, spread the knowledge. And I like that. I like that energy right there, Capricorn. And I feel too, even this emperor empress energy is one where you're creating an environment where you're forming young emperors and empresses into these higher vibrations there, Capricorn, creating one of growth, whatever that looks like for you. I mean, this can be in your household, this can be at your job, and you know, maybe if we're not even like management or CEO, whatever that is, even we're even not like a supervisory level. I mean, even still, there's this inspiring energy that's coming there from the emperor as well. And I feel even for yourself there, Capricorn, let's say if you're running your own type of thing, and you know, sometimes you know, it might just be you cranking behind the thing, and you might be having an internal struggle, and just creating that compassionate environment for yourself as well. So, and you know, Capricorn, just because, I mean, you got that nurturing energy, the Knight of Cups, again, Emperor, Empress. You know, some of us might be thinking about creating a little family here, possibly. You know, take that as it resonates, but you know, maybe that might be a question of, might be at a point of thinking about career or a child, and maybe we're trying to do both, but something to think about there, Cap. But you stay safe out there. These decisions, this people who we collaborate with, and make sure they're not bringing down the vibration there, Cap. You raise your vibration through the roof, and bears. Yeah, create, yeah, be mindful. And I feel to even be mindful of the environments that we're in, Capricorn. If they're not nurturing ones, it's hard to come up with your dreams and things when you're in an environment that doesn't nurture that. It kind of hinders that a little bit. So make sure you're protecting your energies. And I will catch you on the next one. Later.